Feast your eyes. By the way, do you like how I'm doing this? I just got my phone kind of hanging up here, and I got like the dual camera thing going in my special now. All right, I'm gonna do this in a pretty unique way, okay? Oh yeah, I should probably say what the video is about. The Seereax games, the people who made it, the people who are gonna be participating. But before I even announce it in the way I'm gonna do it, I got all the names. It's gonna be random, so the matchups are gonna be completely random. I'm gonna pull out a name. You're gonna see on here, I got like these little pieces of tape. I'm just gonna apply the name to wherever. We're gonna see who is gonna fight who. It's gonna be completely random. I thought it would be kind of fun to do it this way. Again, all the names are in here of the people who've been selected, but there was over 200 auditions, so please cut me some slack. The way I looked at it when I was looking at auditions is it was based on not only skill, but also race. So I'm being extremely racist. And by race, I just wanted diversity. Like if everyone was a male Earthling and then everyone was a male Saiyan, because that was the majority of the auditions, which I kind of expected, I was gonna do that. So the way I was going about it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to fill 3 or 4 in of this slot. I might have a little more here, I might have a little less there, might have 1 or 2 here, but I kind of wanted to cap it off at 4. I think the most I have is Saiyans at like 3 or 4. But without further ado, you see this? Are you ready for this? I'm gonna do it on this screen just so I have more reason to use this screen. I was actually planning on like if I did like some sort of drawing sort of shit thing video. This is kind of the setup I would go about. Let me know if you want to see some of that, just like random drawing challenges sort of thing. I'm shaking this thing up. We're gonna do this really basic. I could just go online and like use some sort of online generator. Sorry if you saw the names. And this is by PSN, so I might not even know that this is your PSN. Because some of you guys' like YouTube name is completely different from the PSN, but I guess comment down below.
Again, this was like based off of race, so if you were a male Earthling and you applied and you didn't make it and you know you're like, oh, I'm so much better than that guy. It wasn't completely about that, alright? Be a little more diverse. There was too many male Earthlings. I knew, you know, that's the generic, easy route. Same with Saiyans, etc.
Oh wow, and would you look at that? The very first person I've pulled is, can you see that? Let's see, let's focus. Focus camera. Yokandoe. Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this. I dropped the name, it's gone. Oh, there it is, okay. Lotus! Don't judge my handwriting, okay? He's gonna take the slot number 1 right here. He had a pretty cool audition video. It's like this, what was it? A female Earthling, I wanna say? And there wasn't a lot of those, surprisingly. I thought there was gonna be more. There was a few, but not that many. Anyways, next name. Oh, the anticipation's killing you guys. I just want to reiterate that this is supposed to, I want you to consider my channel, when it comes to this, consider this like the playoffs, like a tournament, right? My channel's just gonna be ESPN, okay? I'm gonna be the host, I'm the commentator, I'm the commissioner, I'm everything for this. And I'm the last boss. You see that? You guys like my little art there? Hold up. Let's get a zoom in. Look at that. Look at that right there, that little bit of clean right there. I drew that in 8 seconds. Yeah, you know, I gotta get a little nifty on it for you. I know, have you subscribed yet? That's crazy, go ahead, do that. The next name I pulled out is Jersey Devil. So that is name number 2, but I'm not gonna put it on the second slot. I'm gonna work the opposite way in. So pretty much, as you can see, I put Lotus here, so I'm gonna put Jersey Devil. And again, just if your name is called, it's extremely important that you have a follow-up. It's gonna be somewhat time sensitive. I foolishly forgot to ask for Twitter names, and just contact between me and you guys, especially for a tournament like this, is gonna be extremely important. So just make sure you stay tuned to all details at the end of the video. I'm gonna try to go a little faster now. Okay. Shake it up. Boom Boom Bro. I don't like that name. It feels inappropriate. It sounds like the name of something that should be on an X-rated website. But Boom Boom Bro, your first match is gonna be up against Lotus. All right, so now again, we're just doing the opposite. So now we're gonna go to this side. Next name, let's see what we got. Poonug.
That's nasty.
There wasn't a lot of Frieza auditions. I was actually really surprised. The majority, again, were like male Earthlings and male Saiyans and stuff. And the reason why I didn't tell you guys that I was going for diversity is because I just wanted to throw the auditions out. You guys audition who you're most comfortable with, and then I'm gonna break down, I guess, to diversify the races and stuff. Watching a million male Earthlings would be boring. Okay. Next name. This is so basic.
Make sure you leave a like below if you haven't yet.
Next is XxItsTheWolfXx. Who's going to be taking slot, I'm on this side now, 3. He was a male Saiyan, And I believe in his audition video, he beat someone in the squad. I swear to God, I don't remember who, but I think that was my tipping point. I was like, all right, he beat that person. I'll give him this little credit, whatever.
Next name?
Oh, yikes. This is a scary name. I know because I've had my fights with him before, but FCX, you guys might not be able to see that. It's Predator. Not like a sexual predator, but FCX Predator. He's won a lot of Seereax challenges, so we'll see if that translates to the Seereax games. Oh man, this isn't bad. You guys, this is just the little preliminaries. Next up, Silver Hollow. Hold on. First fight, gonna be up against XxItsTheWolfXx.
Next.
We got some Namekians in here too. I'm waiting. I don't know if I've pulled a Namekian. We got XX Brett, XX200, who is going to hit over here. Yikes! I'm sorry. Your first fight's against Predator. I'm not saying that you're out of it. Good luck. Dat Cup of Joe. Dat Cup of Joe, I don't really know who he was, but he had a decent audition, I think. That was a male Earthling, and he was pretty good male Earthling, so... Oh, and Predator's using his male Earthlings. Next one is... Who is this? Who this is? Oh, Lucariobro707. Lucariobro707, he's like one of the very... Well, to me, from what I've seen, he's one of the best Saiyan players that I've ran into. So congratulations, Lucado. You were an easy pick. You were one of my easy picks. I saw you and I was like, yeah, he's got to come in representing the Saiyans with some strength. Not strength with a T-R-E-N-G-T-H. K-R-E-N-G-T-H.
Is moving this with my head again actually useful?
Lucario?
Is not having a Master Ball
Okay, Lucariobro. Don't even remember what race he was. Let's see. Oh, he was a Namekian. So we got a Namekian right here. Who I got? My Loot 8U. Again, these are their PSN, so. But you're up next. You're gonna have your first match against Lucato. Okay, we only got 4 more slots to fill. Let's see how this goes. Okay, not looking. Oh yes, SHENAHATSU. He probably had my favorite audition video, just strictly audition, just because of how it was put together. So regardless of what happens in this tournament, I just want to give a big shout out to you because you put a lot of effort into that. It was like epic. It looked like something, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but it looked like something I would try to whip up. But he did really well. He gave his guy a voice, a character, but he's going to be taking slot 7. I will let you know that number 7 is my lucky number, so if you lose, you had everything going for you. But I'm kind of hoping to fight him just because he made himself look epic. I got a guy for him. I got a guy for him to take him out. Up next is Iron Man 1018, which is actually Mr. Toby, which is, I think, hold on, what was his, I don't remember his character's name, but it's like, he's a Namekian, and he's like, I've known him to be a Namekian. He's been a long time subscriber. He makes his own content and stuff as well. Easy choice for me. He's won a Seereax challenge, or he's been like a top Seereax challenge contendant before. I think, his name, Ghidorah, something like that, some shit. Okay, next one, he's taking spot 10, 2 more names. I'm gonna draw both. This one is gonna be 8, HDX Surf Team is gonna be taking slot 8 against SHENAHATSU. Oh man, I don't like that because this guy, the one that I just put down, the XHD Surf Team, whatever his name is, his audition was probably the most unique. Like I said, SHENAHATSU. So these are my 2 favorite auditions in the first round. That kind of that hurts my heart a little bit, but it was random. It is what it is. He played. So in his video, he's a Majin, by the way. He was like winning his fights, and I was like, okay, it's good, but I wasn't like extremely, no offense, at first, impressed with his play style. I was just like, all right, he's good, he's winning, all right, cool, but it wasn't really a tipping point. I was kind of almost ready to write him off. But then, in the second half, where he had a part 2, he showed that he was literally playing with one hand. With one hand. He had power dance, but I gave him a slide, because he was using one hand, and like that was a necessary tactic. I don't know what he's planning on doing in the tournament, but he could do that with one hand, so he's like a really big X factor to me. I have no idea what he's going to be able to pull off in the actual tournament. And lastly, our last one is another longtime supporter. I've fought him in Xenoverse as well a few times, and he has a really cool character concept. He was in one of the C replays, I think. Classic Ruben, he's going to be auditioning his Joker character. It is a male Earthling, but he's probably the most unique, put together male Earthling of them to me. Because he actually looks like the Joker, so we got the Joker. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that first match. I don't like that these two are fighting in the very first round, but again, it was random. That is how it is. It just is. That's the way it is. I just need everyone's Twitter information because the way I'm going to be organizing each battle is essentially through Twitter. It's going to be very simplistic. I'm just going to have my tweet. I'm going to at both of you guys. I'm like, when are we going to do this? You guys talk amongst yourselves. Let me know when you have a time, and then I'll try to accommodate that time. I have to visually see the match for it to count. So what I'm gonna do is I want everybody, if you see your name, and this is extremely time sensitive, because I will replace your ass, all right? You got, I don't know, we'll say 3 days? We'll say 3 days. There's a tweet on my page. I just need you to reply to it saying, I made it. Hashtag Seereax Games. I know it's gonna be really tempting for other people who didn't make it. But I can figure out whether you're lying or not, so don't lie because that's a swift block. If you're not used to Twitter, you're just gonna click the reply button. It's automatically gonna produce my @name on my tweet, and then you're just gonna write I'm in, hashtag Seereax Games. And if you're not an active Twitter user now, you better be ready for it because again, all this is gonna be used through that. I'm not afraid to disqualify anybody. There's a lot of people, like I said, over 200 auditions. I can replace you. Or you'll just be disqualified and lose and the next person wins if we get a little further in.
I guess that's all I got for you guys. Congratulations to everybody who made it. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed, if you're excited for the Seereax Games, if you're hyped for it. Again, I'm going to be the commentator or announcer for all of them.
But before I initiate the first round, and you'll see that through videos, again, as long as you're subscribed and you're keeping up with all of my content, you'll be updated on the tournament, whether you're in it or out of it, but this is where it's gonna happen. I wanna get a group DM thread, that's why I kinda need everybody to reply to that tweet, just so I have everyone's Twitter. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just trying to get this whole thing organized now. Hopefully we get some good fights in. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I'm literally excited to watch you guys fight, and I've never been that way. I want to see what you guys can do. I really do. And then whoever wins is gonna meet me at the top, and we're gonna have a best 4 out of 7 with various rules throughout. And again, I have all the. Hold on. I just need proof. Let me throw some proof at your face. Watch this. You see this book? You think this is just a book? Watch this. I'm gonna open up this book. I'm gonna slip the page. Because that's what the kids say. This is all of my rough drafting of the Seereax games. I have like the little tournament brackets. I have each arc because each round is a different arc in the storyline. Because this is a storyline, it's not just a tournament. No, you calm down. I'll just tell you the name of each arc. How about that? Can I do that, other camera? Is that okay? All right. I'm just gonna give you guys the names of each arc because I decided to give them like little episode names, and I'll let you kind of like figure out what that might mean. Arc 1, which is gonna be the first round, is called, you gotta say it in cell voice, hold on. And so it begins. That wasn't that good. And so it begins, that's arc 1. Arc 2, which is gonna be the second round, Cruel Co-op. That's a little revealing, but you know, we'll see. You'll figure out what that means. Arc 3 is Bad Blood. Arc 4 is Ascension. And Arc 5 is the finals, okay? I don't have a spiffy name for that, but I will. But again, look for the tweet that's linked down below to, I guess, sort of initiate or confirm. It's like your final, it's like you're pressing the submit button at the very end. I know you already auditioned, this is this, now I just need to clear up the Twitter thing, and then we'll be good to go. We'll launch the Seereax games. I think this is going to be, this is gonna be something cool, all right? This just to watch, all right? Because I'm just excited to watch this unfold personally. Like it's weird. It feels like the playoffs sort of thing. That's enough. I've already said the outro 3 times, so I'm just gonna conclude this video. I'm gonna have to end this video and this one at the same time, but the question is, do I say waba here, or do I say waba here? Now, I could just go through the middle, or I could just disappear. I thought that was gonna go much slower. Waba! With that, I just have 2 more words to